Once upon a time, in a not-so-distant future, a city hum of life mixed with the electrifying pulse of technology. In this city, towering skyscrapers touch the sky, sparkling with neon lights. People move quickly, their faces illuminated by the glow of their devices, always connected, yet somehow distant from one another. But deep beneath the surface of everyday life was a secret waiting to be unveiled, a secret that would change everything. Our story begins in a small, dimly lit basement, filled with screens and wires. This was the headquarters of a group of tech-savvy friends known as Team Nova. The members were Amelia, a brilliant hacker with wild hair and a sharp mind; Leo, an enthusiastic inventor always wearing oversized headphones; Sam, a laid-back artist with a knack for design; and finally, Mia, a fierce journalist with a passion for uncovering the truth. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Team Nova gathered around their cluttered table. They had been working tirelessly on a project they believed could shift the balance of power in their city. Amelia's fingers danced across her keyboard, eyes glinting with determination. "I think I found something," she announced, pulling up a live video feed. The screen flashed with chaotic images, people gasping, scenes of confusion, and whispers of fear. "What is this?" Leo asked, tilting his head. "I don't know, but it's going viral. Look at the comments." Amelia replied, scrolling through messages that flashed on the screen. "Everyone is talking about it, but no one knows what really happened." Mia leaned closer, her brow furrowed. "We need to find out. If something big is happening, we can't let it fall into the wrong hands." "Let's check it out," Sam suggested, his curiosity piqued. What if it's a cover-up or something worse? Agreeing to follow the mystery, they loaded their gear into an old van. The city skyline shimmered outside and adrenaline buzzed through the air. They switched on the radio to hear the latest updates. A deep voice announced, "Residents are advised to stay indoors as authorities investigate strange occurrences throughout the city." Amelia's heart raced. What did the authorities know that they didn't? They arrived at the scene, a gathering of frightened people in front of an abandoned building. A large screen flickered images of strange lights and shadows moving inside. The crowd murmured, eyes wide in awe and fear. "Look, there it is." Leo pointed, excitement sparking in his voice. The screen showed a slow-motion clip of something, a figure, shifting and glowing with otherworldly light. Gasps erupted from the crowd. "Is it real?" Sam asked, his voice barely above a whisper. "That can't be natural." The team stepped closer, hearts pounding, trying to comprehend what they were seeing. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed from within the building, and the crowd jumped back. A security guard shouted, "Everyone clear the area!" But Team Nova pushed forward, needing to know more. As they slipped past the police barricade, they spotted an open door, illuminated by shadows that danced wildly inside. "Let's go," Amelia urged, leading the way. They crept inside, their heartbeats synchronizing with the thumping bass that seemed to vibrate through the walls. Inside, they were met with a breathtaking sight. The room was filled with strange devices and glowing screens, projecting images of planets and galaxies. At the center stood the figure from the video, a tall silhouette with radiant energy flowing around it. "What is that?" Mia gasped, awestruck. The figure turned, revealing a face that was both human and alien, a mix of features that sent chills down their spines. "I am Zyra, a visitor from another world," it said, its voice resonating in their minds. "Why are you here?" Leo asked, stepping forward, his curiosity outweighing his fear. "I seek help. My world is dying, and I need to connect with yours to save both of our planets," Zyra replied, its glowing form shifting colors in response to the emotions in the room. The team exchanged glances, each processing the enormity of the situation. But why show up like this? Why this grand reveal? Mia asked, her journalistic instincts kicking in. "Our time is running out. I had to make an impact to gather those who could understand," Zyra explained, urgency evident in its tone. "Only those willing to embrace the unknown can help." "And what do you need us to do?" Sam asked, his artistic mind buzzing with ideas. "I need someone to help build a device that can harness energy from your world and connect it with mine. But it requires courage and creativity to face dangers unseen," Zyra said. eyeing the group thoughtfully. The friends looked at each other, weighing the risks against the adventure that awaited them. Wherein Amelia declared, determination setting her jaw. With Zyra as their guide, they began their work. Day and night blended into a haze of bright screens, swirling lights, and the sound of tools clinking together. They grew closer as friends, sharing fears and dreams. They learned the ways of Zyra's world and incorporated its technology into their own. But shadows loomed. The authorities began closing in, trying to silence what they couldn't comprehend. The city buzzed with rumors and gossip, and fear began to seep in again. On the day of the final reveal, they prepared for what would be the most important moment of their lives. The screens glowed, and curiosity spread through the crowd once again. "This is it," Sam whispered, tightening his grip on the device. Zyra stepped forward, glowing brighter than ever. The crowd watched in a mixture of awe and fear as the device began to hum with energy. The air filled with electricity, and everyone held their breath. "This is the moment everyone is talking about," Zyra announced, as vibrant lights erupted around them. In that moment, people gasped, their shock turned into wonder. The device sparked to life, connecting their worlds in a flash of dazzling light. Answers awaited on the other side, mysteries unfolded, and the future became boundlessly bright. Together, Team Nova and Zyra stood, daring to change the fate of both worlds. The adventure had only just begun, and they were ready to face whatever came next.